Yo, it's Avail. I'm just gonna be talking about parties, bro. Parties are like kind of like a on and off thing for me. Like sometimes I fuck with parties, like I'd be like, bro, that should be bumping. But then again, bro, parties sometimes are low key shit. It depends on what kind of party it is sometimes. But yeah, back to what I was saying about parties. I'm gonna just tell y'all about like the first party I really went to. The first party I really went to and like my thoughts on it. And like just like giving y'all a clue of like, is partying really worth it? Short, like the quick answer is fuck no, bro. Like actually focus on yourself, find something better to do than just party. That shit's low-key weak, I'm not gonna lie. So the first real party I went to was in December of like, I would say my sophomore year. Before then I was never really a partier. I was low-key shy. But I pulled up to this party. Actually, no, I didn't even pull up first. At first, I pulled up to my friend's house, which let's call him Miko. I pulled up to his house, and then I pulled up to his house. His mom's there, and then I sit in his house for maybe like a cool like hour, and then the other homeboys pull up, and we get picked up from them. Then we start making our way to the party, but then his homegirl, Miko's homegirl, texts him is like, get some lights for the party and all this stuff. So we all decided to go to Target. By the way, one of my friends is pretty much banned from this Target, but we still decided to all pull up to this Target. And then we pull up to this Target, and we're in this area, and we realize we're like right next to one of our other friends. So he was like, we asked him to like come out and pull up to this party. So we pick him up, and this car is beyond full at this point. At this point, I'm like laying on top of like 4 other people in the back seat. There's like, I have a video of that too if y'all want to see that. There's maybe like 8 people in this like 4-seated car. So we're all sitting there struggling to breathe in this hot ass car, and there's like little bits of cold air coming in because it's like December. So then we all go to this Target, and we get in this Target, and we're just bullshitting for like maybe an hour. We don't get not a damn single light. And by the time we actually approached like the light section to get the lights, bro, they didn't even have the lights we wanted. So we ended up having to just straight up leave. But before we left, we were straight up bullshitting, and then we were just like putting up shots of random girls, just doing straight like nut shit. And then we keep fucking around, and we almost ended up getting kicked out once again because we were all like play fighting in the Target. And at this point, bro, all 8 of us are like starving beyond measure. Like fucking starving. It's like probably, I think it might have been the hungriest I've ever been. But we're all at this. Then we start making our way to the party. By the way, the birthday boy is also in our car, like about 2 hours late to his own party. And then we were like probably 10 minutes out, and then we all get to the party. By the way, this party was fucking weak at first, bro. This shit was ass. Generally weak. Everybody's sitting in the corner, and it's just like nobody's talking, bro. It's probably like the weakest party that ever happened in the state of Maryland. Like, genuinely. And I'm not gonna lie. Like, for this party, I low-key put that shit on too. Like, I actually had that shit on. I was like, yo, I was actually sauced up. But that's besides the point. We're in this party, and we're just sitting here and like in the corner, just laid up on the wall. But then I step out. My friends, at this time, I didn't really smoke like that at all. I didn't smoke at this time a lot. But then my friends, they're all in the car. They geeked up. I'm just pretty much just sitting there, just looking at the party. Then I decided to step out. I walk back in. Bro, it's like the numbers fucking multiply like fucking rabbits, bro. Shit was crazy. I walk in, bro, there's maybe like 20 new people in the party. And then people just keep rolling in. And I know all these people. Like, they keep rolling in. And then people are seeing me. It's like, Dad, I didn't know you party. I'll be like, nah, I don't. I'm only here for my homeboy, Miko. And like, alright. And then like, the party then started like actually bumping up. Like, I started seeing people that smoke that I never suspected would ever smoke a day in their life. Like, this shit was crazy, and I'm just seeing people all over. But then party starting to ramp up, and then bullshit started to happen. Like more and more bullshit started to happen. And then the person that was like overseeing this party, it was just like this. It was this lady. She was probably in her late 30s, early 40s, and she's sitting here trying to get these girls up to like start twerking on these boys and shit. Bro, it started getting worse and worse. Besides all that, the party then started like actually getting active, and then like there's music playing, it like this shit bumping, bro. And then the girls like start getting a little drunk. Bro, this nigga's getting twerked on, bro. And when he's getting twerked on, bro, his pelvis, that ass might have like broke, bro. His shit's getting beyond crushed. And this girl isn't no lightweight either, bro. It's not no John that's like 5'5", 120 pounds, bro. She's like 5'9", maybe 160, bro. She's not a light girl, bro. He's feeling every like drop on his pelvis. And a little nigga like myself, I'm not gonna lie, I'm watching this, bro, and I am fucking loving it. Like that ass, bro. I'm loving this shit. But then everybody's like for no reason out of nowhere, everybody's eyes is just on me, just looking at me. And then, bro, they're trying to push me into that circle to get twerked on. Bro, I think my life like dead ass flashed before my eyes, bro, because I'm petrified, bro. Genuinely, I'm not like an SL or nothing, but like genuinely, I'm petrified. Like, bro, I don't need nobody seeing this or something along those lines. Like, I just don't. And I'm scared, bro. I'm genuinely scared. Bro, the lady's sitting there trying to push me in the circle. The girl's like trying to push me. And I'm sitting here like looking at my homeboys like trying to push them in also. Bro, and at a time, bro, a nigga was scared of pussy, bro. I don't know. And then at this point, all of us are starving. So we all decide to go get McDonald's at this point. There's about 8 of us, and then we get one more person. So there's 9 of us in this hot ass car. But we pull up to the McDonald's. I spent my last 15 on this shit, but it was so worth it. It was good as fuck. So then after spending my last 15 on this McDonald's, we make our way back to the party. Then there's a bonfire. And the bonfire was heat. This was probably my favorite part of the party, because this is where I really started learning about my homeboys and like just talking with them. And it was cool. Like I genuinely learned a couple of things about my friends, and it was fun. Like this is what really was like the highlight of my night. And then my dad calls me, and at this point it's like 12 a.m. 12:30. My dad calls me, he's like, what time are you getting home? I didn't even know. And I think it wasn't even like a come home situation, but I decided to just go home anyway. Then I'm making my way home, and then I peep. I smell like nothing but weed right now. And my parents don't fuck with that weed shit at all, as you know from the first video. My parents don't fuck with weed at all. So I'm sitting here, and then Jai, there's a person that was driving me home on like my left side. He gives me this cologne, and I'm sitting here like whole drive home, just hanging my hoodie, hanging my coat right outside the door. And and when you get something on the North Face, it doesn't really come out. It kind of just stays. So I'm sitting here trying to have it like air out. It did not work, but nobody was really home when I got home. My dad was knocked out in his room, and my mom was, I think, at work. So I decided to just wash everything and hop in the shower as fast as I could. And at this point, I get home, and I'm stressed out and I'm tired, but I ended up just playing the game the rest of the night and going to sleep. My homeboys ended up staying the night at the girl's house, or at that house they held the party at. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe type shit. Love y'all niggas.